Hello to all my subscribers. I usually don't do videos like this, but I thought I might as well for something that I've got a few questions about. And so people may have subscribed to me in the past for cartoons, like mainly the WarioWare Tooned shorts. And since I finally put out the first part of the 6th episode back in 2013, I've still had many comments, both in other uploads and even other sites like DeviantArt or Tumblr, asking, so where is the next episode? Where's episode 6 part 2 or something else? So I've dropped some details on it on the likes of Tumblr, but I'll tell you the specifics here. Episode 6 part 2 is not going to come out, at least not as a traditional episode. It will very likely be put up as some sort of like simplified animatic type of video, because all the voice work is done. The writing and voice work are all long complete, and I actually would like to put up at the very least a sound, because I had a online voice actress contribute a song performance for Penny that I'm sure she would appreciate being put online. And long story short, I wasn't super satisfied with how the script turned out after I finished the first half of the 6th episode. I felt the series in general was in need of some reinvention, so I went and put the second half back on the back burner for a while, and I've recently switched from I used Flash for the first 6 episodes, and have now switched to Toon Boom Animate, which is generally a more versatile vector animation app, similar to Flash but with improvements. The big one for me being that it actually has a full camera function. I've redesigned. I mean, some of the characters for WarioWare Tooned have been just simply imported into Toon Boom, but a good portion of them I chose to straight up redesign. My drawing's gotten better over the years, and I wanted to try to make them look a little more accurate to the games. And so I eventually decided I wanted to do something that was more of an ensemble piece. After the first 2 episodes, I was sticking to the pattern of 1 or 2 characters being the focus per episode, and I'm sure future episodes will be like that, but I wanted to get it back to basics, and I also wanted Wario to take center stage again, because he hadn't really had his own solo episode. So the idea for I'm showing some screenshots and designs for episode 7 in this video, and the idea is it's going to kind of be, an unofficial, because this is fan made, it's going to be an origin story for this series. The idea, everybody knows Wario is from the Mario world, the Mushroom Kingdom, yada yada yada, and we never really figured out, the first WarioWare starts with him calling up these people, characters we know from the series, and saying, hey, let's make some games, and we don't know how he met these people. And I mean, in terms of Nintendo official stuff, we probably never will, but I thought it'd be fun to show, why did Wario come to Diamond City, how did he meet these people, and what were the events that caused them to get to know each other. And small spoiler, it'll end with the intro of the first game, where he sees reports on Pyro, or however you say it, being a big hit, and says, hey, let's make some games. And then the series will probably get back to more traditional format. I'm also planning to work on an original series, an original web animation that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm probably going to be alternating between doing episodes of that and Wario stuff for a while, and eventually end Wario. I do have a great idea for how I'd like to end it, but that's a ways off. And so basically, this episode's taking longer than before, the big reason is I've been putting a lot more time and effort into it compared to past efforts. I'm trying to make the backgrounds look better, I'm trying to make the characters a little bit more detailed and, accurate. Stuff like that. And I'm trying to make it and look and sound better. Some of the characters, Wario and Mona, have been recast. Nothing against the previous actors, but my Wario was a friend of mine who said he just didn't want to do it anymore, and Mona's voice I thought was a little too low. So I recast them both, and I'm very happy with the new results. The rest of the character voices will remain the same, with the exception of Ashley's one line in episode 6 was a different actress, but I went back to Kira Buckland / Rena Chan, who's been Kat and Anna and Ashley for a while. She's also going to take over the role of 9-Volt. My brother has played the role from the beginning, but his voice is just too deep now, so I had to replace him. But he will still be playing Red, who shows up in the episode with Ashley, and I'll be doing the other character voices that I've done before. Yeah, I'm going to post a link to my Tumblr, and I'd recommend people check that out to see. I'll try and post more designs and screenshots over time. I'm also, one of the things I'm trying to do is do both, very well done. If you remember, episode 6 had that new intro with Everything You Know Is Wrong. I'm going to keep that song, but do another, like a more updated version of it. And I'm trying to do something, I'm thinking that I might actually do some closing songs that are like little nods to maybe like anime songs I like in terms of like ones that would fit the characters. Like I know a very fun one I could do that would be perfect for Ashley. It's not if she's going to get her own episode. She's going to get her own episode eventually. The 7th episode actually will start with Wario addressing how she seems to be the most popular character in the series by far, at least on the internet. And if you have any questions about the future of the series, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can direct message me on YouTube. Like I said, I do think episode 6 part 2 is going to get a simplified release later on, since I don't know, many people are dying to know what happens to Crygor's toilet, but you'll get your answer. And you will get more WarioWare Tooned. I apologize that it's taking a while, but when I made those old episodes, I was a dumb kid in high school and college. I have a lot more going on in life now, but I still... Though don't get me wrong, I certainly have no intentions of stopping these animations. Obviously I have many more ideas for Wario, and I have ideas for an original series that you'll see soon enough. So I apologize to fans who have grown impatient, but I assure you that what's coming is going to be. I'm much more happy with this new episode than anything before it. So hopefully everybody, or a lot of people, feel like the results are worth the wait. So thank you.